So I got a new 12 by 12 canopy gazebo from VEVOR. Now it's supposed to be a really quick, easy up. Now it shows that you just have to pull out the sides. We also got to make sure that we put this upright. It was upside down. Now once you don't have it upside down, it's a little easier to get this to set up. Now this one has these handles that you're supposed to grab and then pull it out on all the sides. I think for the larger one it'd be a little easier if you got a second person. Let's get the center one popped up. That should help quite a bit. Oh, maybe. Except it's not going up. There it goes. This is actually a pretty nice size. Now initially I struggled a little bit getting it set up, but we got it. I probably just did everything backwards. But this one is a 12 by 12, so this is the larger one. And you can see that this has a fully closed in screen all the way around. And then you do have an option to put covers on as well. I'll show that after we do a quick tour of the mesh one. You can also fold these back if you wish. Now we go in, we got a lot of space in this one. So this one is really nice and tall. I am 5'11", and even at the corners or at the lowest points, it's still a pretty decent height. And it goes up to, I believe it's 9 feet here in the center. No, it's not 9, can't be 9. 6, 7, 8. And it goes up like 8 or 9 feet up in the center here. Now one other thing that I do like is that the fabric is a lighter color and it allows a lot of light to come in. Once we put those panels up, that is going to block quite a bit. So we'll put those up and we will try those out too. So you take these and they just stick on with Velcro. And they have Velcro on the other side, which will allow you to put the flaps back over it, which is kind of cool. And they do have an opening where you can pull that piece right there to the center, so you could actually just leave these on. And I live in a pretty wet forest, so I will be using the flaps more often than not. Also, these only go on one way because there are no Velcro on the very bottom. And you can choose to put all of them on, or you can leave one side or multiple sides uncovered. So if you also want to use it to kind of control wind, you can do that too. And to give you a quick comparison of both at the same time, and a couple of these actually have windows. So if you want to strategically put those where you have your window flaps. And then this one does not have a hole, but it has a zipper, so it looks like this will be for the front door. All right, and then we just have our final front door that we need to put on. Now this is also designed that if you want to leave this on, you can also unzip this and then just roll it up. And then you can put them up just like you would like a tent. All right, so now that we're inside, it's actually still pretty bright in here. Having this lighter color up here in the ceiling still allows a lot of light through. And then we got a little hook up here that we can put a lantern for at night. So you have a lot of options with this. It's a lot of space. You can put a whole table in here. I've seen patio sets. I'm going to be using this more for cooking, actually. I'm going to be putting my griddle, a table with a griddle and cooking supplies and stuff in here. But you have the option where you can take those panels off and you can get plenty of airflow, plenty of light through here. You keep all the bugs out, mosquitoes out. And then you have the option where if it starts raining or you want to warm it up a little bit, or you just want a little more privacy. Now, at least for me, this is one of the nicest canopies that I've ever ordered. And I really do like this one. This is going to be great for all types of weather. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be using it for cooking. I'm going to be putting my griddle and stuff in there to keep it out of the rain, because we do get a lot of rain here. And putting this away, it's going to be just as easy. It's going to be just like if you're using one of those pop-up tents, you're just going to have to press everything in, and then it's just going to collapse in on itself, and then you can put it all away. Now, I'm actually setting this up to use it, and I'm going to be using this for at least a couple of weeks. Now, hopefully this answers some questions and helps some people out there make a decision. I really like it, and I do think it's one of the best options. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.